That clip you just saw wasn't from some small Twitch streamer losing his mind over a game of Overwatch for no reason. This, in reality, is one of the site's most popular creators, xQc. Although he got to start streaming Overwatch in about late 2016, these days he's much more of a variety streamer and with an interesting fan base. I think I still remember my first time running into xQc. It was late 2016, I had just bought Overwatch and I hopped onto Twitch to see who the game's biggest streamers were. One of the first streamers I ran into was Seagull. I also remember finding out about Sinatra's channel too. But as I continued to search Twitch, I ran into something at one point that I wasn't expecting.
Fuck does that when it's 5 hours a minute? What? A couple of nuts in your mouth, bitch.
At first glance, xQc can seem wild and even completely bizarre. He's done quite a bit in his time on Twitch. He's streamed in like 16 different locations and will play basically anything his chat asks him to play. But I think to much of Twitch, he's just flat out obnoxious. With this strange and raw personality, able to rally up tens of thousands of viewers per stream, basically playing whatever he wants, may be an example of one of Twitch's most important broadcasts. Love him or hate him, xQc is one of the most unfiltered personalities on all of Twitch. This is xQc's Rage Against Twitch. xQc is known in real life as Felix Langell, born French-Canadian in Quebec, Canada. And everyone's born with some kind of natural talent, whether it be art, speaking, or maybe even math. But in xQc's case, he was born to be a streamer.
There was 4 bees in it. There was 4 bees. There was 4. Shut the fuck up.
And right after the release of Overwatch in 2016, and more specifically the game's ranked mode, he quickly gained notoriety from his aggressive yet effective Winston play, which perfectly matched his personality too.
Back and low. Orisa, 1, dead. Right. Okay, these guys got hardcore styled on!
As he climbed his ranks up in the community, he played for some smaller teams like Denial Esports and continued to grow in popularity on Twitch. Probably his first big success in the professional Overwatch scene was his tank play for Team Canada in the 2017 Overwatch World Cup, and the team almost won, just barely losing to South Korea. But the tournament only helped his career as he was voted the Cup's Grand Finals MVP.
Thank you so much for everyone who voted. Thank you so much.
Congratulations once again, guys. Give it up for xQc. Give it up for South Korea.
With a large following and having proved himself as one of the game's top Winstons, xQc was quite literally an uncontrollable force to be reckoned with. Early 2018 was a pivotal time for Overwatch as the game's franchise esports league, known most commonly as the Overwatch League, was just starting up. Without surprise to anyone, xQc was quickly invited to play for Envy's Dallas Fuel along with some of the game's most popular streamers like TimeU and Seagull. The Fuel, in hindsight, was really a team made to entertain more than anything.
We just finished our games today. We went 3-2 against Outlaws. We smoked them, and we're eating at a nice place to celebrate. Let's fucking do it. We're playing okay. We're playing okay.
Even though the Dallas Fuel were a fan favorite, they weren't performing as well as they were expected to and were falling behind other teams in the league.
Dallas Fuel had the most support of any team in the Overwatch League, but they also had 2 of the toughest opponents for their first week, and although at times they showed moments of greatness, eventually communication issues and a lack of flexibility during games let them down.
Unfortunately, finishing the league's first stage just 3-7, they found themselves in 10th place among the other teams. The Fuel were not performing at all, and one player in particular was having an especially hard time.
Nah, he didn't smoke shit. Nah, shut your fucking mouth, go back there, suck a fat cock. I mean, he would like it, but...
So many games.
Within just a few Stage 1 games, the league banned xQc for the rest of the stage for that comment, which he directed at the openly gay player Muma, with the remark clearly a homophobic slur. I mean, he obviously instantly regretted that comment once he said it, but in the clean-cut Overwatch League, Blizzard wouldn't tolerate it. He thankfully returned to play for the field during Stage 2, but only to once again be banned for using the tryhard emote in a quote-unquote racially disparaging way as touted by Blizzard. Of course, xQc claimed that he didn't use the emote to mock Malik Forte at all.
And they were saying, hey dude, when he was on screen you posted tryhard, and what dude? That's fucked up. And everyone was
Some of his last moments on the competitive stage were playing for Team Canada in both the 2018 and 2019 Overwatch World Cups, and he even signed to the Los Angeles Gladiators for a few months starting in early 2019. But he never fully returned to competitive gaming, with his stream having reached massive heights by early 2019, garnering a committed and pretty strange fanbase. xQc just wasn't made to be on the competitive stage and clearly had a hard time filtering himself. And on the note of his fan base, you might ask at first, how does he stay sane?
And I'm nearly a 6-month subscriber. Keep it up. xQcOW.
what the fuck?
In 777 duodecillion 707.
Thanks so much to the 10. Qatar Sensei. Hello, retard.
T7
I can't do anything! Everybody, go in the video right now. Let's see if we can make a positive impact on the world. Chat, we did.
Now can you warden 77
He can't mute 777 record a gentillion 700
Give it a like, dude. I'll refresh in 20 seconds and we'll see where we go. Okay, it's 1.4155.
quadrillion 770.
And let's be honest, there's no denying that xQc's fanbase is ridiculous and at times completely stupid. But no matter how ridiculous, they aren't all completely toxic, and they might be the best evidence as to the power of being unfiltered and straight to the point on Twitch, and the kind of commitment you can garner because of it. And for a streamer his size, there's no viewer base basically on the entire site that can compare to his. I mean, this is a viewer base of tens of thousands, basically unrestricted to say whatever they want and have almost any message blared on his stream for just $3, no questions asked. This kind of format makes a stream absolute chaos, but chaos with a purpose. On xQc's stream, everyone has a voice and has an opportunity to influence what he'll do, no matter how small the dono or how insignificant the viewer. xQc is well aware that with tens of thousands of concurrent viewers, although he may want to interact with his chat like some of his first streams, there's no way he can partake in such interaction with as many people as he has watching him. Most of the time, xQc's TTS spam donos are just obnoxious and annoy him, but I would say maybe 1 out of every 6 donos are actually really funny and add quite a bit of comedic value to his stream.
Holy shit, turn the brightness on your face down 707.
Person.
I bought a bag of 360 Jolly Ranchers and I can't stop putting them in my mouth. I wake up every morning with xQc. I see you are wearing a new shirt. I think it looks great. Just kidding, suck my balls. That shirt looks like the shirt I used to wear in 5th grade. Hello. You fucking rat snitch, get what you deserved. 7 Septfigant.
Jesus fucking Christ, what is on some of you guys did?
I'm not gonna lie, xQc's stream can be kind of unpleasant at times and hard to watch. But when xQc is playing some random indie game or whatever he does on a stream, I don't know, and both Chad and xQc are enjoying it, the experience is something unattainable from any other stream. And unlike most, here, everyone gets a fair shot. The internet has definitely, as of late, become a lot less about personality and much more about trying to win over some faceless algorithm. On YouTube, for example, content creators are basically every day anxious about whether or not their videos will be demonetized, and if you're at all familiar with the site, you'll know that this doesn't result in good things.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 YouTube. I'm now hit with videos randomly being demonetized. It's almost like YouTube is this twisted game of Jumanji. Every one move you make forward, you get pushed 5 moves back.
And I'm by no means praising Twitch here either. They don't deserve really any praise at the moment. Their moderation is partial and they ignore smaller streamers. But Twitch is still without a doubt one of the only sites where a streamer like xQc could exist and yet be so successful. He's able to run one of Twitch's most popular streams without worrying whether or not Twitch will try to censor him or remove his ads. On Twitch, Felix can be his true, unrestricted self and have a steady source of income while doing so. To conclude, xQc is rambunctious and at times completely annoying. But for someone as popular yet unfiltered as xQc is, it shows that even in 2020, any random gamer can be himself and still make a living on Twitch without having to worry about appeasing advertisers. And being yourself, as put by xQc, can still bring the juice.